everyone. Welcome back. My name is Arna Sahu, host of Arna's News, and if you are a newcomer, welcome to this channel. I give you warm greetings digitally. If you are here again, thank you for clicking back to this podcast. Today, I wanted to direct your attention to how you can create beneficial projects in the computer science field. Make sure to come back to the podcast channel every Monday for a new episode. Now, I know that there have been a few episodes on this channel on how I have passions and am really excited about it, but I also want you to find your strengths and interests in the computer science field. Also, your interests can align with anything, and these projects can revolve around your different values and strengths. So just be mindful of that. A few of these activities will have a little bit of more technical knowledge to it, so if you don't understand the process behind each activity, then keep on listening because I will list out a few helpful factors. I just wanted to mention that I have also pursued many of these activities, so if I can do it, then so can you. Starting from a strong foot, there is the gaming AI, or artificial intelligence. Creating gaming AI takes things up a few pegs in terms of complexity. You're inherently trying to take complex behavior and turn it into ones and zeros. If you feel up to it, go all out with creating sports based games or decision based play using game engine software. Remember though, your programming project does not need to be the next best thing in this generation. It's enough to take a simple game like Snake and include a couple of additions to make it a bit snazzier. Some programming skills that can be proven are data structures, algorithms, and game engines. And next thing on, voice and face recognition, or software and apps. Voice and face recognition is the way of the future, so getting in on it not only proves your technical skills, but also that you're a forward and complex intellectual. This can be extremely helpful later on when you are building your college resume or just talking about your experience. Creating software to recognize your face and face to open a door or as a password enabling mechanism, for example, are a couple of great ways of demonstrating Python projects on your resume. Python is an interpreted high-level general-purpose programming language created by Guido van Rossum and first released in 1991. Python's design philosophy emphasizes code readability with its notable use of significant white space. Some programming skills that you can improve are algorithms, Python, data analysis, and software development. If you are scraping for a gigantic database, web crawling and scraping is pretty useful for you. You can do one of two things. You can build a website that uses scraped information for some purpose, or you can automate the scraping program to do something with that information on its own. For example, scraping the news and posting the top 3 articles on your social media feed. Wow, that's awesome. The programming skills that you can improve include automation, web development, web scraping, and database management. Creating an ad board can be absolutely anything that you want to create, whether it correlates to medicine or psychology or chemistry or even astronomy. You can create anything. You utilize several different users and user inputs. Creating a board like an ad board or job board requires programming in UI that acknowledges its difficulty of matching different users with their needs. Programming skills that can be proven include database management, web development, and even UI. Take advantage of mixing pleasure with work and showcasing game mods. That can be your favorite game. Creating game modifications can prove effective skills since it uses both their creative thinking skills as well as programming skills. The skills that can be proven in this activity include SDK, 3D animation, modeling, codings, and such as Python, C++, and even JavaScript. By creating a mobile app, you're showing what you feel in a way that can represent the benefits in your society, such as world problems, humanity crisis, existential dilemmas, and so on. You can expand knowledge from apps by adding features, upgrading its characteristics, expanding or simplifying the UI, and etc. The programming skills that can be improved include mobile app, programming, development, UI, UX, and even API. Everyone wants to be able to see into the future, and you can help with that. Build a program that can extract meaningful relationships from a large data set. If that program can also make forecasts or predictions based on those data sets, then you are the instant winner in this generation. Programming skills that can be proven include data analysis and management, software development, forecasting, and analytical skills. By building a website or blog, it is one of the most simplest but most beneficial programming projects you can work on. Let your mind go wild with what your website can offer or to do in your programming skills. Websites are also a great addition to other programming projects such as web scraping or ad boards, so they don't always have to be the only standalone projects. The programming skills that can be proven include HTTP server, UI design, HTML, JavaScript, CSS, and database management. Everyone is interested in a system or program that can make their life easier, so business processes are a great source of tasks and operations that can usually be computerized through proper software. The programming skills that can be proven in this activity include general programming, UI, database and process management, web development, and project management. Since we have been talking about quite a bit of the projects, if you don't know where to start, then let me tell you how to. There's so many courses online, such as Udemy and Khan Academy, that you can learn an endless choice. There are digital platforms for quick guides, such as YouTube videos. These projects can vary from any age as well, so you can get started anytime. Thus, that concludes the episode for this week. If you want to know more about how I relate to these amazing topics, then stay tuned for upcoming episodes. Make sure to subscribe to whichever platform you're listening to and leave a review on my content. And share with others if you love listening to this podcast. Make sure to come back to this channel every Monday if you would like to get notified whenever I post. Be sure to comment on any platform with which you are listening to as well. Also, my website will be linked in the description for you to stay in touch with me. Once again, thank you for finding me, and I hope we stay in touch with each other. Also, make sure to come back every Monday for a new episode to listen to. Dido, you are listening to Arna Sahu, host of Arna's News. Peace out. See you next Monday. Toodles!